What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center. The sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. The globe is munching on a bunch of snuffle up because you think it's cute, then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
All right, welcome back once again. Wednesday, June 21st. Actually, I think it's the first day of summer. I think so. So anyway, I just wanted to do another show, have some things I wanted to talk about and some more pictures I wanted to show. I was expecting more people in chat, but I don't see anybody here, so I'm just going to go on with it. And if you're watching this later, then thank you, appreciate it. And I'm just going to get started. Yeah, another day in this crazy reality. But first thing is the wildfires in Canada happening. Over here on the East Coast, we had that, the big smoke thing, whatever, a few weeks ago, and made the skies cloudy and whatever, we couldn't see. And then it kind of like dissipated for after 2 days or whatever, but it's still like ever since then it's kind of been, well, we had some nice days, we had some really nice days already, so it definitely like blew past us. But so far this week already, or today especially, I haven't even gone outside, but just looking outside and actually at the weather, it shows that it's cloudy and it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain like all week, but I looked it up. It says, like, they have some articles. One says rare summer snow in Canada's west won't pause heat and fire. So apparently there's snow, but they're saying it's not going to stop the fires. Also, it says where Canada wild tracker. Okay, they tracked it. I'll go to that one in a minute, but this one right here is what got my attention really. It says expert forecast abnormal heat throughout summer after unprecedented early something. But yeah, I mean that's pretty obvious at this point. But how bad is it gonna be? I mean, it's only time will tell. But it says beginning in March 2023, so it started in March. But I guess there were just like small fires, whatever, and then it increased in intensity in June, which is what we see now. Canada has been affected by an ongoing record-setting series of wildfires as the worst wildfire season in recorded Canadian history. 11 provinces and territories have been affected with large fires in Alberta, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. 120,000 people displaced. Let me click on this one. But my thing is that I thought we was finally gonna have like a nice, good summer, after a few years of having like either extreme heat or too much rain or no rain for a lot of people. I thought like this was gonna be a good summer, but now we got this freaking wildfire, and it's I think it's mainly gonna affect like the East Coast, and because other than that you got the Atlantic Ocean, but still gonna mess up the like it says here, the abnormally it's gonna mess up the weather. Abnormally hot weather is forecasted for the remainder of the summer. So was that fire like did it affect the whole summer? Like guaranteed? Like I don't know. But let me see. What's up, Jess Palmer? Yeah, I'm just going over some news real quick. The fires that's happening. Do you see any smoke over there by you or no? Because I think the wind does blow from, pretty much mostly from, actually it goes from west to east, right? Or no? I forget. I have to look it up. But yeah, there was some good shows happening yesterday too. I'm gonna talk about that. And then I got the pictures to show. But in the last stream I did, I kind of ended it kind of quickly, but that's because I got distracted, and I just had to end it out. I couldn't. I think I did like almost 2 hours anyway, but yeah, I just had to end it at that time. So apologize for that. Rumble says I only need 5 subs to go live there. So if anyone wants to check that out, I'm trying to post a link, but I can't even find it. My channel. My content. Yeah, I'll just do this then. Why not? That's another thing too. I was gonna just say my presentations. I want to get back to that. The reason why I started doing my presentation was because, oh wow, yeah, I've done a demo once and it was crazy. It was fun, but man, it's crazy. It's a freaking mess. Like just tons and tons of material, trash material. You gotta just bag up, and oh man, it's a mess. I can't do it. It's fun though, but it's not for me. Yeah, we talked about that just like 2 days ago. Well, we talked about, oh, what was it? The weightlifting. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get back into it slowly. My back is still getting better. It feels the same since about Sunday. I'm feeling better though because I did those pull-ups. Those pull-ups really help my upper back, but my legs are a little bit extra sore. So, but other than that, I feel good. Just waiting for tomorrow. Going to the chiropractor tomorrow, so that should be fun. All right, I'm getting back to this real quick. Yeah. Meteorologist Armel and research scientist Nathan Gillette provided a seasonal outlook for Canada's summer season on Tuesday. They said human induced climate change will have a wide ranging effect, including growing economic loss, blah, 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 whatever. Wow, it says there are more than 400 wildfires currently burning across Canada, half of which are considered out of control. Also, real quick, let me just go back. There was another article that said, check this one out. This is from The Guardian, too. So I don't know how serious or real this is, but it says governments need to represent us. Oh, wait, it says Canada is on fire and big oil is the arsonist. So now they're trying to blame oil companies need to plans to phase out fossil fuels. I mean, I have a whole theory on that. It could go two ways, but I'm not going to get into that. So let me just go back to the article. But what's happening is not right either. I do think there's a lot of stuff happening on purpose, whether it's for just media control, media and numbers and things like that, and also I mentioned this in chat yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going off on a lot of things because it's just coming back in my head. But I talked about yesterday in chat how they want to control us. Not like they, like the ones who own the television or on television, write the scripts, those people, movies, news, whatever. Those people want to control us basically, and whoever else has money and is doing things behind the scenes. I mean, I could go on and on, but yeah, I just got confirmation of that. I was watching another live stream about 30 minutes ago. They were saying the same exact thing. Like, I was just listening and they said the same thing, like they want to control us. I'm like, I just said that. But yeah, more than 5.9 million hectares of land has been scorched, the worst in the country's recorded history, with 4 months of wildfire season still left. Damn. Meanwhile, flooding is affecting some provinces and areas that were threatened by fires just days ago. So flooding is happening. They did say that, but it's kind of odd. But I guess that's what happens. Kind of sounds like you know what I thought about too? I didn't want to, kind of forgot about this, but I didn't want to like bring it up. But since I'm thinking about it now, so basically, they have there's the North Pole. I believe the Earth is flat. I know the Earth is flat. And that's where my mind is. But then, people, the normies, everyone, majority of people will call me crazy for thinking that, saying that, whatever. But and Canada is right next to it's close to the North Pole, right? And on the flat Earth, or on the globe Earth, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to believe. But so these fires, they happen, and what if it's gonna spread more and then just surround like the North Pole or something? Or what if it is already like that and they're just not telling us? That's just like what I'm thinking about. But hopefully, yeah, you heard it here first. So potential consequences of this seasonal forecast include high frequency of wildfires that may see local management capacity, evacuations due to fire and poor air quality from smoke, potential for heat waves that create health risks and contribute to mortality for vulnerable communities. Yeah, the smoke inhalation and all that, as well as the potential for continued drought conditions. Exactly. See, and smoke from the blazes will continue to decrease air quality. Oh man. So such as used to wait. Chief public health officer urge individuals to check the air quality health index and take precautions such as use of indoor air filtration systems and wearing masks outdoors. Damn. So now I'm thinking they just want us to wear the mask. That's the whole reason for that, for this smoke thing, for the fires. They just want us to wear masks again. So that's another big thing too. That stupid Novid, the Novid crap. That thing. I almost got arrested twice. I got kicked out of a laundromat trying to do my laundry for not having a mask on. I got kicked off an airplane for having the mask under my nose. Like, can you believe that? Like, I know, like they made everyone wear it when you went on a plane, but I know, like some people were getting on, without masks and all that. I tried, but they, I had it right under my nose. Like I took it off actually. I took it off. They told me to put it on, and I was like, I'm having trouble breathing, blah blah blah. And they was like, well, we're gonna kick you off, blah blah. So I was like, so I just put it over on my mouth. I didn't cover my nose, and because I do believe you can get hypoxia. I do believe it is giving people hypoxia, but that's another thing. So I did that. Then they told me, nah, you got to cover your whole face. I'm like, nah. So I took it off again, and then they just kicked me off. And and they wrote me up. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have me on a flight list or something like that. But this was in 2020, 2021, and that was when my back was even worse. But I had the opportunity to go somewhere, so I was like, all right, just did it for a week. And now I'm gonna have to end this out. I can't even finish this. Hold up, let me go back. All right, let me just check some other news real quick. See what other ridiculous news. Because NASA, Mars, can't visit. Oh yeah, what is it called? Oh, damn, forgot what it was called. I can pull that up too, but I just don't want to get off topic. Underwater noises heard in search, whatever. Yeah, pretty much nothing as I thought. Nothing good. Like literally.
Lied to us about everything, everything. lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie to us about everything. Everything. Everything's a lie. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. They lie to us about the shape of Earth. We know it's flat. The Earth is fucking flat. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat. They lie to us about 9/11. There was no planes in that attack. That attack. That attack. It was attack on us. On us. On us. On us. Every single day. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all fake. It's all lies. Lie to us about everything. Everything. Everything's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie to us about everything. Everything. Everything's a lie. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. They lie to us about the shape of Earth. We know it's flat. The Earth is fucking flat. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat. They lie to us on the news every single day. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all fake. It's all lies.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. Well, I'm gonna continue on until something happens, and then I might close it out. But and it doesn't look like more people are gonna show up in chat. So, but first off, we'll present this first photo, which is the thumbnail. This is taken in 1910, I believe. It says 1903. Well, it says patented in 1903, so I don't know. As you can see, is Egypt, Gaza, the Marvelous Sphinx, and Second Pyramid, showing part of the original covering. See, look at the Sphinx. How is I mean, if you see now, obviously they got it fixed up a little bit. I think dug out, of course, and they admit that. I mean, they're not hiding that. But this is the beginning of it, right here, where they found it buried for so many years, I guess, whatever. But they don't tell us nothing about that, right? They don't mention that much. They just say, "Oh yeah, we found it, blah blah blah." That was it. But just interesting to see this and in this form, in this type of photo, which you don't see often, like in history books, television, things like that. Why, I don't know. Yeah, please like and share. Um, I'm bringing up some good, interesting topics, important topics too. Oh, you know what? And I'm gonna stop that. Before I go on, I'm gonna bring this Mandela effect up that I found that's personal and special to me. Um, so here it is, right here. So if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's things changing from the past, and it's not. You know what? Hold on. Before I even do that, man, so much things I want. Like I wish I could show everything at once, but I just can't. It takes a while. Let me look for this one thing real quick, and I'm gonna come back. Um, all right, let me play this real quick before I even go on about that. So, what's up, Alan? Um, so yeah, there was three great shows on last night. Uh, Tommy and Brian, Tommy Tell the Truth, Brian Staley was on. Great show, 5 hours. I recommend you watch it. Go back and watch it, even if you just watch some of it.
Program.
Hold on, pause it.
Like I'm gonna listen to this.
And who else was on? Mark Sargent was on last night. Another good show. And Boston Ray was on last night, which I fell asleep on. So I mentioned this in my stream I just did. I just ended it and deleted it. But yeah, I said I was going to go on at nighttime, but that had to change because I must have jinxed it or something because it's just not working out. And I'd rather go on early, or around this time, but which is not too early, but not too late. I wanted to go on earlier, but I just needed to catch up more sleep. But so anyway, let me share this real quick. Oh wait. Because I think Brian does a way better job at explaining this than I can, and most people can. There we go.
It's overwhelming, and it's like, yeah, maybe they're not full NPC, but I mean,
Here we go, right here. Hopefully this works out.
all of these things. And I've shown them repeatedly and repeatedly, repeatedly. Imagine denying after being repeatedly shown how affected you are. You look like a fucking bozo with big clown shoes and a big clown nose. I'm gonna get you like a wig, and we're gonna put like makeup all over your face because you're a fucking lying bitch. Mandela effect
Clown
denier is a
world.
lying.
Clown world indeed, man. You know, I'm just so glad that we can get together like this, you know, and just be around non-NPCs, because I mean, otherwise you go out in the world and even most of your neighbors and most of, you know, everybody is an NPC now, and it's overwhelming, you know, and it's like, yeah, maybe they're not full NPC, but you know, I mean, it's almost just, you know, just too much to even try and conquer.
Show us how the fucking trick is done, or you're a full of shit fucking clown. Show us how the fucking trick is done, or shut the fuck up. Exactly. So shut the fuck up and admit that you're fucking wrong. Reality's changing, and whatever your paradigm that you've been in, whether you've been protecting the Bible or protecting what you believe the earth to be, or whatever the fuck it is, it's time to suck it up and admit it, bitches. That's right, I said it. Debunk us then. Show us how wrong we are. Embarrass us in front of your audience. Come out and do more than read Google results on the Mandela effect, you fucking phonies.
I and others have talked to psychiatrists, and they say that the Mandela effect is real, that there's something to it. So they can't even, you know, they know it's real, and it's not some
clown show.
You know.
Fuck it, suck it. Mandela deniers should suck it. Fuck your face, clowns. Yeah. Who's next? 978-435-0006. I'm glad I'm not a liar. Imagine like being a liar and just like, it's just a psyop. Brian's misleading people. He's a liar. Show us how then. It should be simple. Man, if this is a media psyop or a government psyop, this should be the easiest thing to show how it's done. I got a short list of 124 videos. Bang them out real quick. You should be able to do it in a night if it's a psyop. Shit. Can't wait to see that video. Oh, it's not going to come out? Oh, you just want to convince the whole human race they're a bunch of fucking idiots? No, the idiots are the Mandela effect deniers in 2023. Idiots. You guys might as well believe in 19 hijackers with box cutters. You're pathetic.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to talk about. That was the main thing. If this is fake, this is not real, this is not happening. Show us how this is not real. Show us how this is fake. Show us how this is not happening. Like, show us. Like, what makes me know that this is real, true, is this right here, right? It's called residue. You can go do this yourself. Type this in. Now, if I was close to this restaurant place or whatever, I will go on myself and record it, take a picture, whatever. But this is in Virginia. I'm not that close or whatever. But check it out. It's called The Rustic Spoon. Just type it in Google. Go there. Click on the page. It'll give you the location, Google stuff, you know, whatever rating, everything. Click on the website right here. The Rustic Spoon. It says it's hard to see it, but it's established in. Okay. Well, anyway, this is what it looks like, as you can see. I just want to see the date that it was. Okay, here we go. Menu. Avocado toast. Haas avocado. Haas. Why do they spell it like that? And there's other examples as well. This is just one example that I found myself personally on Google. That is a real life, you know, whatever. Avocado toast, Haas avocado. Tell me why is it spelled that way? If we're all just misremembering, it's not happening, it's fake. Like, why does it say that? And then to deny, and then to just ignore it after you see it, because it's not just me that remembers the double A and the single S. There's a lot of people. And then there's one example here, which is the residue. It's called residue. It's also another one down here. See if I can find it. Avocado, Haas avocado. Once again, it's not an error. It's not a typo or whatever whatever you call it. They spelled it again here. Same thing. Eggs, avocado Benedict, English muffin, Haas avocado, cherry tomato. Come on, like, you telling me that this is not happening? This is fake? Yeah, all right. And then people don't even want to look at it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to talk about it, anything. It's like, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. When it comes to this reality, I do think whatever that this reality is special. I get that, fine, whatever. But it doesn't stop the fact of what's happening, what they're doing to us, how they're controlling us, lying to us, things like that. And this is just one example. Besides the flat earth and the whole NASA thing, I don't want to get into that right now. I got a whole other stream for that. But yeah, this is my personal Mandela that I found. And you heard it here first. Once again, if you see that anywhere else, you know that they didn't come up with it. I came up with that myself. I'm pretty much the first person to talk about this. Like, not the Haas avocado, not the spelling of it. That I didn't make that, but I'm saying I found this at this place, whatever, on that menu, and showing that this is residue right here. And I did a video about it too. It's on my channel. So same exact thing that I just showed, the Haas avocado and at this restaurant, Rustic Spoon. So yeah, anyway, gotta move on to the next picture. And so yeah, check out that show from last night, Brian. Let me drop the link real quick. That was a crazy good 5-hour show. All right. Looks like I kicked everybody off the chat. But so let me move on to the next. Hopefully I can get some people back if I show this next one. Once again, we have the Sphinx. Also, as I titled it, Myths and Legends, whatever, because going about the whole, also I was thinking about not just Egypt, but like all the old ancient myths and legends and stories, whatever, like with the Greece, Rome, you name it, the Mayans, South American, whatever people. Once again here, 1908, the Sphinx in Egypt, and you can tell like it's really worn. I mean, it still kind of looks a little bit like that on the bottom today, but I think they refixed the face though a little bit, but it still kind of looks messed up. I think, I don't know. I have to look at modern pictures of it, but this is the beginning. This is when they first found it, and this is pretty much how it looked from something that happened. To me, that's what it seems like, something happened. I remember on watching the History or National Geographic, one of them, they said that the reason why the nose is cut off was because they wanted to not only change the look, but they wanted to like basically like almost like disrespect that whoever this is supposed to represent, but then they also said, oh no, they just wanted to fix it or something like that. I don't know. Either way, it's suspicious. That's what I'm trying to say. Either way, it's fishy. The whole narrative that they try to give us about it. See, the next one is, I think it's the same thing. But yeah, if the pictures are good so far, I mean, put a 1 in the chat, if anything, so I could know, but I didn't pull it up. Like all the pictures that I've been showing, even like the old ones, I'm trying to find more, but kind of like slowed down a little bit. There's another one. Once again, the ruins of the Granite Temple, the Great Pyramids, Egypt, 1802 or 8, not sure. They got the camels in the back, right? Sphinx. They have this whatever this thing is carved out, tomb or something, and I mean, look at these huge rocks, right? I mean, how are they doing this still back then? And, well, you know, obviously 1902 or early 1900s. How are they moving all this with camels? I mean, today I can see how they can do it, but even in like 100 years ago, 120 years ago, they were able to dig all this out, basically, is what they did. But anyway, it's just cool to see basically like one of the early first pictures of taking of basically the pyramids. So yeah, I'm gonna probably end this out in like 15 minutes anyway. So I'm just gonna show as much as I can. I'm almost at the top of the list anyway, but maybe I'll just finish them out. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta take this off my arm. All right, here's a good one. This is actually a really good one. This might go over people's heads, but I'm just gonna show it anyway. Don't talk. The web is spun for you within invisible threads. Keep out of it. Help to destroy it. Stop, think. Ask yourself if what you were about to say might help the enemy. Damn. This is so good right here. Spies are listening. So even right now, even though I'm talking right now, I'm pretty sure people are listening. Besides like the few people that's in chat or that's going to listen later, and whoever that might be, whether they're in the community, truth community or not, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to speak the truth. So, and then you see that the spider, obviously man's head depicted as a spider. The spider web. I'm looking at 2 spiders right now. Kind of big, but they're just chilling, so whatever. And this is in 1918, by the way. 1918. By intelligence officer, Northeastern Department, U.S. Army. Holy crap. Never thought I'd be saying this, but I mean, look, I mean, whatever. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to say this, talk about this or whatever. But if that's the case, then why? Check it out right there. Intelligence Officer, Northeastern Department, U.S. Army. Never heard of that, but I heard of the U.S. Army, but Intelligence Officer, Northeastern Department. All right. Yeah, so that was a good one that I found. Here's here's another good one. This is just a drawing, but it's from 1915. Pretty early on. It's a spider, big spider covering or depicted as England itself, the UK. Go figure. The ones that wants to or did to control the whole world, basically, or trying to, but definitely took over America in some way. And if you look in the bottom left, it says Egypt with an E. Like they're taking over that. Italy, Turkey. But yeah, I don't know what the real meaning. I think this was just like a political thing anyway, so really just once again, more power. That's pretty much it. I don't know what these two flags are up here. I think one is like Iran maybe or something. I don't know. You got the eagle. That's pretty much it. Spider they are the spider trying to catch everybody in the web of lies. That was one of my first shows I did, Web of Lies. Check it out. I think it's still up on my channel. I don't know. I have to check. But if anything, I could upload it. I think it's on Odyssey though. Check my Odyssey. I should have all my videos up on Odyssey anyway, so I wanted to say that because even when I first started my channel, they gave me like 3 strikes already. They already gave me 3 strikes. I think I'm on, I don't even know how many strikes I have now. I probably have like 1 strike still. So they try to take me out early on, but I'm still like, whatever. Still gonna do this. I don't care. Like, all right, here's another one. So yeah, they try to take me out, try to silence me, strike me, take my channel down. That's why I had to do the other Odyssey, Rumble, Patreon. But then that's why I started doing my presentations, because I noticed like, all right, they can't strike me. Well, they could, but they didn't give me a strike for those. I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna stick to the presentations and do less live streams since my live streams were getting attacked. But then I had to slow down the presentations because it was taking me too long, and I had to just slow down, period, because my mental health right now is not, I just had to take time off of that. And I got to work on my back and other things. It's just a lot too much right now. But like I said, I had some time today, so I said, let me just go live. And I'm just going to do this whenever I can. But let me just, I have it on the screen already. All right. Let me zoom in then. Yeah, so this is that famous magazine publisher, Puck, from, what is it? 18, can't even see. 1873? Wow. But it was stamped 1918. So, oh wait, no, it was actually this was actually published in 1913. I don't know why it says 1873. I guess that's when it started, but so then you got the spider here called Flim Flam Finance, because obviously they're scammers, right? And then you got the public here. The flies got wise. See that? The flies got wise. I also talked about I wonder where Julio is at. Talked about in chat yesterday. I talked about how I have this picture that's gonna come up soon showing something that we were talking about. So that's gonna be coming up shortly. But yeah, you got the scam finance, scamming the public, basically. That's all it is. It's like they're showing you. They're clearly like showing you, and then saying, and then now this is why now they're just getting away with it. Now they're not even showing us, or they're not saying anything now, because they're saying now like, oh look, we showed you back then, so here it is right here. So now I'm telling y'all. So I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking nowadays, but they're just caught up in the materialistic, rat race. That's what I call it. But I do have other thoughts about that too, which I'm not going to get into. But like I said, it could honestly still go both ways. Like I said, life is still special, blah, blah, blah. You can still, think freely, or try to anyway. But that's the thing, they don't want us to. So, and I think there was a good phone call about that too yesterday on Tommy's stream. But I don't feel like looking for it right now. So let me just move on to the next one. Move up the list. And once again, showing us the trick. Spider, I don't know who that is. Spider covering the courthouse. Don't know which courthouse, but then it says justice in the web. Justice in the web. So the courthouse is covered by the web. So they're saying justice is in the courthouse. Meanwhile, we all know it's not. And that was the whole point of this. They're trying to say that it's actually corrupt. For the most part. I mean, I think, like I said, I think they set it up with the right ideas, but I think it's turned out to be a whole another thing that they weren't even expecting, maybe, I guess. I don't know. It says on this wooden post, it says Western Union Telegraph. So this is the early telegraphs. Oh, so this telegraph in Western Union, and now today, cell phone towers, web, internet, Wi-Fi is actually, that's the web now, instead of the actual, well, it's probably both, courthouse, the system, and the actual physical system, which is the grid, telephone, cell phone, internet, wires, telegraph back in the day, Western Union. So there you go. You heard it here first. Puck, once again, what fools these mortals be. I guess I'm a fool then. I guess I'm a fool. I got injured for I got an injury that lasted 4.5, almost 5 years, and couldn't walk, and disabled, handicapped, paralyzed, half paralyzed. But I'm just crazy. I'm just the crazy person that wants help from the hospital and doctors that's supposed to help us, but they don't want to help us and feed us medication, pills, and prescriptions that kill our kidneys and our brains. Anyway, I'm just a crazy person, right? Yeah. We'll see who's crazy in the end. Next up, we got this one's a little funny, but I'll show it. Same thing, same, publisher, whatever. You got I think that's Lady Justice, right? Lady Justice, yep. Says on the hat, justice out of a job. Every man his own lynch lawyer in the South and West. I should pull up the description that they put for this, but matter of fact, let me do it for this one. Hold up. Copy. Got a few more minutes and I'm gonna end this out. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I've been catching on, but I've been trying to save it, and I have all the ammo loaded. It's all in the back room. All I gotta do is just flip the switch, and all this. I'll bring all this ammo out. They're not. I don't think they're ready for that though. So we'll just keep that in the back for now. I've just, I've been in a lot of pain. Like even this year, last year, especially last year, year before that, and the year before that. So I'm just like really getting back and really snapping back into it. So just give me some time, like I said, and things will hopefully, if I'm still around, things will get better for me. I just need some help, a little bit of help along the way. All right, the summary says, illustration shows Justice as an old woman asleep at a desk with cobwebs, spiders, and mice taking over the courtroom. Outside a window, an armed group of vigilantes have broken down the door to a jail and removed a man whom they are about to hang from a nearby tree. Holy crap. One man carries a flag that states lively lynchers. All right, well, I don't get the end part of that, but the fact that they broke out of jail and then just to hang someone in jail, it's like, what the hell? Oh, this is from the artist Frederick Burr, 1857 to 1937. I guess that was his life. He was born in 1857. Well, that's kind of old if you were born 40. Yeah, he was pretty old though, but still. But it was published in 1883, July 4th. Lynching, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's probably tons more like this, but I'm just showing the ones that I saved and kept. That was pretty funny though, Lady Justice. Yeah, we are crazy. Yeah, that's what they calling us. So we must be. We must be. Just like they said, it's a globe, so it must be. It must be. Oh, you know what? That just reminded me. Hold up, I got something for that.
So you spin, when you spin pizza dough, it kind of flattens out. Yeah. Gets wider in the middle. And so Earth, throughout its life, even when it formed, it was spinning. And it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere. It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped. pear-shaped, pear-shaped, pear-shaped.
It's a little pear shaped, just pear shaped, a little chubby. It's a little chubby. Oh my god. So yeah. Anyway, I just had to do that. All right. Next one up, we got. Oh, this is pretty good. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. You know what? I am gonna show this one. I am gonna show this. I'm taking it, bringing it back. Fast forward, 1932, America. I think this is Manhattan or Chicago. Not sure. Looks like Chicago. Actually, it looks like Manhattan. I don't know. Anyway, got a big giant city right here. All these buildings. This is a huge building. I don't even know. I think this is either the Empire State. This looks like the Empire State Building. But then this one looks like the Empire State Building. So I don't know. And then look at the sky. It's all cloudy. It kind of looks like how we had these fires just 2 weeks ago. So it kind of looks like, or something what they call, I gotta look into it. They call it vanilla skies, but yeah, that looks like the Empire State Building right there. This is not the Chrysler Building, so what the hell is this? I gotta look this up now. Curious. But yeah, so this is 1932 anyway, and I mean, look at how much they build out already. I mean, it's huge, but by now it's like, I mean, it's definitely in the millions of people, but the buildings, I mean, look how neat and sharp they are. Look at this one right here. This is a cool one. It's hard. It's kind of blurry, but I thought these are columns, but I think they just like the the outside walls, whatever, or outside whatever. I just thought this was the like columns, but it looks like these floors here are special because it's like something there. But then if you go up more, it gets real skinny and just becomes like a tiny little tower, antenna thing or something. I don't know. I wish I knew what this building was so I can see a better picture of it. But you have all these buildings. Look at this one right here. This little dome right here. This looks like a small pentagon, like a tiny pentagon, but tall. I mean, look at the angles on this one though. It looks I never seen. I'm sure there are some buildings like that, but. So let me look this up real quick and see where this is at. '60 Wall Tower, 70 Pine Street, formerly 60 Wall Street. Oh, I'm sorry, 60 Wall Tower, City Service Building. 70 Pearl Street between Pearl and Cedar Street, NYC. Okay, it is NYC. Built in 1932, Clinton and Russell and Holton and George. Bird's eye view showing upper half of tower and clouds with skyscraper to the left. Looking north across Manhattan, center left shows Foley Square. That might be the building I was just talking about. And the tallest skyscraper of the municipal building Which one is? So I guess that building is called 60 Wall Tower. This big one in um I don't know if you can see my mouse, but this one, the biggest one, the one on the right, the building on the right. I guess that's 60 Wall Tower. But if that's the case, then that building is no longer there. That building is demolished, I believe, because it also says photo shows 70 Pine Street, formerly 60 Wall. I don't know. I'm confused, but you know what? I should try looking for it now. No, I don't have that much time. I'm sorry. I don't have that much time right now. I have to hurry up with this and continue on because I got some other stuff going on right now that I gotta do in a minute. So I'm just gonna go to the next one real quick because I want to try and get some more of these off. Idaho has a dome church. Yeah, almost every state does. Like almost every state, almost every country, if you think about it. But definitely, a lot of states have it. So, places in Europe, like Italy, of course, France or whatever. Even like Germany or something. I don't know. But Caldwell Dome Church. Yeah, I think there's a meaning behind it. To me, the meaning behind it for me is basically just representing the actual Earth and possibly dome. That's my theory, but I could be wrong. And it's also a good-looking shape or whatever. But it's technically, from what I hear anyway, architecturally, it's a strong type of structure, which I don't understand if it's round and it's being held. But anyway, I think arches as well. Or if I could be mistaken it for arches, but I believe arches are supposed to be like a strong type of structure, architect, something. And a dome is almost like an arch if you think about it. It's a round arch. So anyway, I don't know, but yeah, I think I have some more pictures on dome. I showed one on my last stream, the one that I just did like 2 days ago. I showed the dome. It was a mosque dome, and I think it was either in Jerusalem or somewhere in the Middle East. I think I have to pull it back up. Matter of fact, I could show it right now if I can find it. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is in Jerusalem. This is actually the Dome of Rock. I just showed this on my live stream. Yeah, 4 pillars. Yep, exactly. And I think a lot of even buildings, I feel like if it's square or circle, rectangle, whatever, it's still on pillar, like 4 corners, right? That's what I'm trying to say. 4 corners. Like when you see buildings with 4 corners, cornerstones, every building has a cornerstone. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. It all matches up. But yeah, this dome right here. This is a mosque. I think this is the Dome of Rock in Jerusalem, Middle East. So yeah, I just showed this on my live stream. Yeah, like I said, they're pretty cool, interesting. Very interesting architect. All right. Back up. Let me just see where I can pause this at. Man, I got some more good pictures coming up. Oh, here it is. All right. Actually, this is where I'm gonna stop at right here. Right here is where I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna show this. I gotta pull up the description of this because I forgot where this was and the summary basically. So let me look for this real quick. And then I have to end this out. I have to go. I got something I gotta do right now. And I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. All right. So, okay, this is 40 Wall Street, around the same place where that last photo I just showed. Photo shows on top of the Bank of Manhattan Company building. 40 Wall Street between William and Nassau Street, NYC, built 1930. Close view of Pinnacle turret and stories below roof. So yeah, once again, look at the architect on this. I like the roof on this because of how they have it. I don't know, just the way they have it and all the windows, how they set up. I just wonder what the hell it looks like inside. And I don't know if this is still standing or not. It may be, maybe not. And on the top there too, where the antenna is, all the way at the top, must be like a bell or something in there. I don't know what the hell is in there. But this is a bank. It looks like a church, right? This is why I took this, because it looks like a church, but it's actually a bank and it's huge. I don't know how many stories it is. I'd have to do some more research on it, which I'm not going to go into right now, but I will later if I have time. But this is just the beginning, just the start of it all. Yeah, close view of Pinnacle turret and stories below roof. Where's the roof at? I'm guessing the roof is right here where the pyramid starts, I guess. So yeah, really like this one. I mean, and look at the detail on the stone, or I don't know if that's granite, stone, limestone, whatever. Brick, could be brick. And I wonder what on this pyramid, or where the pyramid starts at, and the face of it, there's some windows in there. I wonder what that is. And this in the middle, it looks like it's just a design, but never seen anything like it though. It just looks pretty weird, pretty cool. And that's about it. Just wonder what it looks like inside. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's the end of that. Got the antenna on top. I'm pretty sure that's used for something besides what they say it is, and besides especially electricity, because they just had electricity back then. What they're probably gonna say is a radio, right? But I think it has to have been. It probably is, but it's probably something else too. And some windows here, but who knows what's inside of this right here, this very top of the tower. So I guess I'm gonna end this out right now, right here. Did a good hour. Yeah. So Jess, once again, of course, like always, much love. Anybody watching us later, thank you. I appreciate it. This was hopefully a good show. I think it was. I thought it was. So was my last one. I thought the last one was pretty good because I showed the pictures before this. I showed the other pictures I had. So I'll just end it right here. This is a good place to end it, and try to be back. Don't know when, but hopefully either later this week, if not next week, this weekend or next week. So with that said, much love. Keep it flat, of course. God bless. And yeah, peace and love.